Hi, Coach. Good morning. Welcome to HSBN Media Days. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Please introduce yourself and the other players that you have here today.
My name is Jimmy Bino. I'm the head varsity baseball coach of the Suncoast Community High School Chargers. With me today, I brought senior Joshua Bernston, I brought senior Charlie Straub, and junior Nick Passicello.
Excellent. So last year, Coach, you won the district title. That was the first time in 7 seasons. How big was that for you guys?
Yeah, it was big. It was just kind of a culmination of what we've been working towards. This will be my 7th season here. So when I took over, it had been a while. We've been trying to work year in and year out to build a program, make it better. The last 3 years we've been to regionals all 3 years. We've won 20, 18, 17 games. We've been trending up, but one of the things that we had not done to that point was win the district. So we did that last year. We were excited about that. And it just kind of sets the stage for what we expect at Suncoast Baseball and where we're trying to go with Suncoast Baseball.
Excellent. And speaking of the district, it is unique that it's the only A3 team district. How valuable is that to earn the top seed?
Yeah, I think it's actually a 4-team district, but one team doesn't play, which is Boynton Beach. It has its plus and minuses. A bigger district, obviously, you'd have maybe more opponents and see other people. But the other 2 teams in the district are very good teams. Garcia, year in and year out so far has been a good team since they've been a program. And then Jensen Beach every year. You can count on them to be a very good team as well. And I don't expect anything different. It's not an easy road because it's less teams. But it has its pluses and it has its minuses.
True. And Coach, you're returning a very veteran team, 15 returning players from last season, as well as 3 new players. Talk about that.
Yeah, I would say we're returning a lot of kids. I don't know that we were returning a veteran team. We graduated 13 seniors, of which most had been playing starting roles since they were sophomores, some of them freshmen. So while we are returning a lot of players, we're not returning a ton of varsity experience. So the numbers I think can be a little deceiving, but we have a really good mix of seniors, juniors, younger players. We're a little younger than we've been since I've been here, but super talented across the board, very talented. We do have some new players that have come in. Nick, sitting here with me as a transfer, who's going to have a very big role, have a lot to do with the team. So it's a good mix. Like I said, I wouldn't say we're heavily experienced, but kids who know what they're doing, know how to play the game right. And we expect to be able to play Charger baseball again this year.
Excellent. And talk about spring break. You play 3 games in 2 days. Is this a tournament or how is this being?
No, so what we try to do at Suncoast is every other year we travel. Last year we traveled to Jacksonville, up in that area, played a bunch of teams. On the off year we try to stay local, and it's really just the scheduling. It's crazy because we really play 4 games in 5 days. We're playing on the Saturday, and then we play Monday, and then 2 games on Tuesday. So what we were just trying to do this year is kind of group it up early, give our guys a chance to rest at the tail end of spring break and go from there.
Well, excellent.
Yeah, Coach Bino, there's probably as many coaching styles as there are coaches. Taking into account the makeup of this year's team in terms of experience, power, base running, defense, and pitching, what sort of philosophy or mission statement objectives will you use with this year's Chargers team?
Listen, my philosophy year in and year out is pretty much the same. I know you coach different depending on what you have, but the philosophy stays the same. And the word that we talk about a lot, and I believe in a lot, is consistency, and that's really the truth. If we're consistent in how we go about our business, how we approach the game, how we play the game, how we just step on the field, if we're consistent in that way, things work out. I think, quite frankly, I have some of the best coaches in the county who are teaching the game the right way. They've been with me a long time. They understand the system, what we're trying to accomplish, where we're trying to go. And I don't think anybody could argue that Suncoast is a different program than it was 10 years ago. I didn't realize this until yesterday, but we're one of only, I think, 3 or 4 teams in Palm Beach County that have been to regionals for 4 straight years. So we're excited about where we're at, but that success is not because we really tailor it from year in to year out. It's the consistency of that, being consistent, staying consistent in what we do, and making sure our players understand that.
And Coach, let's talk to the players now.
Sure.
We have 2 seniors here and a junior, correct?
Yep.
I want to talk about the makeup of how you guys are the leaders of the team. Who wants to talk about how you guys motivate each other, how close you are, what you guys are doing to get this team ready for this year?
I think this year we've done really well about playing off of each other and keeping everyone accountable. And I really, going back on the consistency, really throughout the short beginning of the season, I really am confident in our ability to continue to use each other as tools to sharpen and create an even better season and continue the legacy that has started at the school.
Awesome. What about you? How are you motivating the younger players?
Yeah, I mean, I think Charlie said it pretty well. Iron sharpens iron, and I think that's what we've been doing this entire season. It's only been a couple weeks, but every practice we've been consistent. Every time we're going out there, we're giving our all, we're giving our best. And even when we, are doing things where we're going up against each other, we're giving it our all, and it's always very competitive. And I think that's a testament to what we're going to carry into the games this season as well.
And for you as a junior?
Well, exactly what they said. Like, I just came into Suncoast after being injured my whole sophomore year, and I just connecting with everyone great, the coaches and players, and yeah.
And for our Charger players, Suncoast is a very challenging academic school. Baseball is a long grind. It's a major, major commitment. How do you combine your studies, playing seniors, going to college, going to the next level? How does all that go as a Charger baseball player?
Yeah, so I mean, it is without a doubt a challenge, but I think that challenge makes us even better ball players on the field. I think our ability to find success in the classroom and challenge ourselves academically really shows how we're able to push ourselves on the field as well. If we get lazy in the classroom, we'd get lazy on the field. The fact that we're able to be strong, we're able to push ourselves in the classroom allows us to have that same dedication, that same motivation when we're on the baseball field.
Team has good chemistry, I assume, with leaders like you guys yourselves. How do you feel about this year's team, the chemistry, the younger guys,
I mean,
their work ethic and on the practice field, et cetera?
I feel pretty confident about this year. In general, even though we may be younger, I feel like the experience is transferring on pretty well. And also, as long as we get start off the year hot, as we have been with about 6 or 7 wins, then we probably have the chance to make a real run this year and maybe even go to another 20-win season.
That's great. Coach, talk about the schedule. Who are you guys facing this year?
It's really kind of a different schedule this year. I think we kind of looked at who we've played in the past and what we've done in the past. So we tried to play some new teams this year. It's just kind of a different schedule. I mean, look, I think for me personally as a coach who's been in Palm Beach County for almost 15 years now, baseball's great. Every team here is great. There's a lot of really good coaches, a lot of really good players, and I think any schedule you put out there, it's going to be it's going to be tough. It's going to be competition, and we're excited about that. We're ready to compete. Looking forward to it for sure.
Excellent. Any last thoughts?
No, I'm excited about the year. We are younger, but it is a good group. We work hard on trying to create a culture, a program, a way that we're going to do things, and we're coming off a group of seniors that set every conceivable record for Suncoast baseball, and they also did a phenomenal job of transferring that legacy and that way of doing things to the next group. And I can honestly say, in 7 years of being there, this is the most impressive week of practice that we've ever had to start a season, from a consistency standpoint, from the way they're going about their work, to kind of dovetail on what Josh said. A lot of people get scared of, I go to a high academic school and play, but it teaches you so much about being ready to do it. So we're looking forward to the season. We think it's going to be a positive one, and we're excited to participate in things like this as well.
Excellent. Well, we wish you the best of luck for the season, and we'll see you on the field.
Thank you.